Incidentally, like Ingram's been like back on Earth for 3 years at this stage. So this is the first time they've met since, he went missing.
To be fair, it is his ex-wife.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, like she thought he was dead, so
yeah, exactly. No, it's fair on her. Like it's explained the kind of that little bit of awkwardness, I guess. But yeah, this is also a little bit of a kind of reoccurrence from the previous game Snatcher, where the main character is kind of lost in time, as it were. The main character in Snatcher is an amnesiac, whereas with Ingram, he was out in space for 25 years and was in cold sleep, which is why he hasn't aged, essentially. And everyone else around him has. So. And I think the reason why Lorraine doesn't want to kind of like show her face is because, like, don't look at me while I'm old.
she has this weird twitch where her left eye just like closes.
I think that's just from the rendering, I'd say, because I know even from my own experience, this was a pain in the hole to get.
You would too if you thought your fucking ex-husband was dead after 25 years. You kind of walking going.
It's like, okay, look, Lorraine, it's about time you find out what I've been up to. Thank you for asking, by the way. And this is also explaining why there's an old LA and a new LA. Because again, it's the future, therefore new cities just pop up instead because the other one just got fucked. Because again, it's also the future.
Didn't go with the whole, Neo Tokyo.
Yep.
Hilarious enough, the town in Snatcher is Neo Kobe City.
Yeah.
So he couldn't resist, But that's also from what he was inspired by, because sure, Neon Evangelion was in like Tokyo 3, wasn't it, Foxy, or something like that? Can't remember.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a trope, especially for Japanese stuff back then. Whereas unlike most of the stuff in Japanese lore and in works, a lot of it wasn't like down to a nuclear holocaust. This is down to like, we gotta fuck the city up. Let's just make it better up this way.
Like a lot of times, especially in Japan, like they'll try and pay tribute to other artists or collaborators that they really like.
Yeah,
I mean, that's really like common for the likes of manga, because the writer for Naruto and the writer for the likes of One Piece and also the writer for Dragon Ball, all three of them collaborate every now and then.
Yeah,
by putting little references to the other works, like in their own blame work, and it's actually great to see.
Yeah, it's good. It's helpful. And it's nice. It's good for the fans as well, because they get excited knowing that two of their favorite names are working on something together.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, Jim is
not even working on anything. It's just that they enjoy each other's work, so that they try to throw nods and references to it.
Yeah, compare notes. Yeah. Yes. So Lorraine's current husband has gone missing. And as she says, it's a space colony and not a significantly big one. So people just don't go missing in space. They have to be there somewhere, is the point.
He's got to be around here somewhere.
Yeah,
you check over in that corner.
Go to the edge of the world and check there.
Dennis is already away in space anyway, so.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
true.
you,
Yeah,
Foxy. Shut up.
he's beyond help.
yourself. Blame Egypt.
Mm.
My God, this is so slow.
It is. It's trying to build up the tension. It's like, but again, you have to exhaust every bit of fucking dialogue. It's like, why do you do this to us?
He loves his dialogue.
He does, and this is the thing. This is why it's such a relief that he doesn't do this genre anymore, because he wouldn't be able to stop himself. He just keep writing and writing and writing. If anything, having a, like a gaming scene that is kind of like not left behind the visual novel series, but when you have different styles of gameplay, you use that instead. So it's actually better for all of us.
Fucking
Yeah,
Shadow
yeah.
of Memory's not looking so fucking boring now, is it?
No.
At least
This
there
is
was
like I
something
said,
going on.
there's something going on. Exactly. This is a
How
slow
many
burn.
views does this video have?
What?
173,000 views.
Oh.
Fair fucking play, Nintendo Complete.
Yeah. Like, this Policenauts does qualify as a cult classic, like Shadow of Memories. You know, people are kind of like you see the pros and cons of every game, and this one certainly does have both. You know.
And
Both pros and
2.1K
cons.
in likes.
Hmm.
Fair play.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually going to give him a like right now.
Fair play to you. Good man yourself.
There you go.
Sorry, did I just say Wrestling Bios responded to me on Twitter the other day and I nearly flipped out?
Did he? Oh, yeah, he did. He's like, thank you for the kind words.
And then he followed me. I was like,
Hey.
ah, yeah. And it was at that point, kids, I knew I made it.
He noticed me. He noticed me.
I did put it up because I was legitimately in the middle of like a fucking couple of hour binge
Nah.
of reliving the war. Which, if any of you are wrestling fans, you should check out on Wrestling Bios on YouTube, because it's fucking phenomenal.
He puts
The
so
video's
much
very
effort
good.
into that. He does.
So much work. I can only like, because it's not just, he doesn't just watch a Raw night. Like, he analyzes each Raw and each Nitro from the same night and goes over, you know, good
And compares them. Like,
fantastic.
properly compares them about like this segment blew this out of the water, but like in comparison to the previous week, like such and such. Like, he goes into full on details when he needs to. It's just a shame that YouTube likes to fuck with him by like stopping his videos because he says the C word.
Yeah.
He says count, but it sounds like the
Point. Yeah.
He's from Northern Ireland.
yes. Not that it's a bad thing.
No.
But the accent would
It
go
trips
against him,
the algorithm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, hilariously enough, the YouTube rules have changed now, so there's an 8-second rule in place now. So as long as you don't use an expletive in your first 8 seconds of your video, you don't get nuked as much as you did.
Deadly.
Which is hilarious in its own right. It's like, who like arbitrarily decided that 8 seconds was the cutoff for fuck? You know, kind of way. It's just like it makes no sense.
Now that you've said that, like watching future recordings, how quickly Dennis is gonna derail everything.
But we'll see if the views reflect that. Probably won't.
Literally, as soon as you hit record, boom.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
First thing people fucking hear.
Yeah.
Like, well, they're monetized. Boom.
Boom.
That's quite a statement.
Yep. We have actual clues.
A clue?
Hmm. So kind of the main points from the exposition there is that Kenzo, who's Lorraine's husband, he works for Tokugawa Pharmaceuticals, and Tokugawa is pretty much running space in terms of like all their like any kind of like company they have is all Tokugawa shaped. So it's like, let's just say hypothetically, what if Apple had a fucking space colony to themselves? That's
Basically
essentially
the
what we're talking
umbrella.
about.
The
Yeah,
umbrella company.
that's actually a great comparison. Yeah, that's the umbrella. It's the umbrella company.
Just wait for
And
zombies.
yes, and one of their biggest arms is the pharmaceutical wing, and that's who what Kendo's working at the moment.
Also, another reason why like Lorraine won't actually like move in any further into the place is because she knows that if she steps in, chances are she's gonna go after our man Ingram.
The whole flame, yeah.
She hadn't
That's
seen
true.
him in like 28 years, like, of course, like, and he's still the same as he was, like, back
he's still a ride like last time.
yeah, it's like,
God, that mullet! I can't say no to that mullet.
take me now.
Of all the hairstyles I thought would make a comeback, mullet was not on the top of the list.
No,
It runs in circles, lads. It runs in circles.
it disappears and comes back again.
That's it.
But there's a fucking mullet for you. That's the Mel Gibson fucking mullet.
That is the like I said, just that image alone is Mel. There's a shot later on where they've literally copied the car interludes from Lethal Weapon, and like where it's like Glover driving and Gibson in the passenger seat. It's exactly the same shot. So, but like I said, I think like I don't know, it's not as if like it's done all the time, because like sure Resident Evil is Day of the Dead and all this sort of stuff. So it's not as if it's a unknown concept, but Kojima's very good at just being on the fucking nose with certain things, you know.
Fuck you, Foxy. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Dennis. You bitch ass motherfucker.
That didn't have the same rhyming scheme.
They're all way off.
Never claimed to be a fucking wordsmith. I'm not good with all these big words, Dennis.
You just make up words regardless of their size.
I can't enunciate.
I didn't have one of them big city educations like the rest of you.
It's like, can you show me where the town is? Sure, back where you came from.
Yeah, it's back the way you came from.
I'm but from a little town called Dublin.
yeah.
Answer now in the comments who you think is the Mississippi of Dublin. Oh, the comment section's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be Darndale, isn't it? It's gonna be Darndale. Everyone knows it's gonna be Darndale.
It has to be Ballyfermot, no?
Fingers.
See, there's so many choices.
Sorry, Ballymun. What am I saying?
Okay, we got two good
taking over that. As an outsider, all I ever see of like are videos of the Mad Max landscape that is fucking Ballyfermot.
That's
and
fucking
Jay,
true.
they're going, I just bought a house there. Going, yeah, well,
for a good fucking reason why you got.
Fair fucks, Jay. Like, you know.
To be fair, it's fucking nice. Like, too nice to be in Ballyfermot.
Oh, look, and of all the houses, a house full of wrestlers is going to be safe as Anton, right? But still, did you buy it for a Mars bar and a pack of potato? Like, what the fuck was it going for?
No. He bought it for a Jer's Deli. That's what he did. Only people who live in
was that the place that was meant to have the best breakfast roll in the world?
Yes, that's
that I never got to experience because it was closed down when I discovered about it.
Yeah.
He didn't want you to know how good it was, man. That's what happened there. You're getting too close to the truth.
I legitimately was devastated because I remember I put it on Twitter. I had a fan had a message and said like, "Oh, we're gonna, I'll get you one next time." I was like, "Fuck yeah," you know. And then it was like, "Yeah, it's closed." It was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake." Lads, she hasn't moved in 15 minutes.
She may have atrophied. This is also a cautionary tale of why you don't do a visual novel on a console. Because, like, you do have to have some bit of action in between to break things up a bit.
Well,
you know?
well, hold on. It depends on what your definition of a visual novel is. Because I've played plenty of games that could be defined as a visual novel that I have been thoroughly entertained by.
That's true, and it depends on how you pace it as well. So,
to be honest, any point-and-click adventure is technically a visual novel.
Yeah, like,
it
I
is,
mean, you could argue that the likes of the Broken Sword series.
Yeah, again, it depends on how you broaden. I'm going by the
however, I love the Broken Sword series.
Yeah, but that's also it's also constantly engaging. Like the Broken Sword game literally starts off with an explosion, so it hooks you straight away. You know, this one's
there's another one actually that was really good. More recent, and it was very much a visual novel. Danganronpa.
Yes, now that is like visual novel up to wazoo. But again, it's learning from how other games have done in the past, and if that we need hooks here and there.
Fucked up game. That is a fucked up game.
But it's good. It's good at what it does.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I got free, I think, on fucking PS Plus or something, but it was really good. I'm surprised Foxy hasn't played. That'd be right up Foxy's fucking alley.
It is actually, yeah. We go for a stream actually because it's a long game. It's a very long.
Would you get away with showing someone that on stream? Don't think you would. Probably
not. Oh, hello.
Boom, bitch.
Yeah.
To be fair, it was her own fault.
She didn't check for bombs. You're right.
Well, no, she decided that was the moment to go into slow motion. Why the fuck would you choose then to go into slow motion?
Some people don't have control over that, Dennis. It just happens.
I didn't know this was being used as well. Like this film.
Yeah.
It's whenever Foxy walks into a room, it's just automatic slow motion and tosses his hair side to side.
Now, where do you recognize this music from, Foxy?
What?
You recognize this music from something?
Yeah. Metal Gear.
Yeah, I think it's a take on the Encounter theme, somewhat.
Oh my god, I just realized Foxy's going to get to choose his music. He didn't get to choose his music last time, and now this time he's going to get to choose his music. It's going to be Final Fantasy VII. It's going to be Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. Foxy Rob. One-winged Foxy.
Oh my god, no, I know what it is. Foxy, I'm going to send it to you now.
Okay.
Legitimately. Right, ready? Hold on. Oh, fuck.
I have no problem, like, when you send jokes, but, like, please be an actual fucking song this time.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sending you an actual song. Would you like it with would you like it with words or without words?
I don't know.
Depends on what the song is.
Yeah.
I'll send you. Cam.
Send me both.
I'll send you without words first, and then if you like it, I'll send it with words. Hold on now. Let me make sure I have it right.
That reminds
This is the one. Yeah. You ready?
So,
and this is legitimate. This is legitimate, by the way. Right. So, share.
So remember, I sent you music there, John,
Nudes.
a while ago.
Yeah.
That actually comes in 3 different versions.
Which one? The most recent one you sent?
Don't send it.
Not the most recent one. The one modified.
Oh right, yeah.
The one we were actually talking about.
Yes.
So that comes in 3 different versions. That's the original. God. There's a Nightcore version and there's a Hyper version.
Yeah, yeah.
So Raven Creed just got sent that message by accident. But anyway, I'm going to send it to you as well. Now I'm going to have to explain to her.
Answering that.
No, it will be nothing unusual for our text message. She will just go, yeah, that's normal.
So because he's
this is kick-ass, Foxy, right? And I actually be legitimate.
Yep.
Come on, you know that's fucking good, man.
I know. I've heard this one before.
Oh, of course you have. I mean, but I think I was even thinking of it as a theme for me as well because it's kind of it matches the character, like you know, but it's you.
Well, because it's all fucking nerdy and stuff like that.
It is, but it's still cool. It's still, do you know what I mean? It's kick ass as well. I'll send it to Jonathan.
Do. So I can agree with you.
No, I'm being legitimate. Yeah, it's nerdy. It's nerdy, but it's a cool take on it. That could be, you could use it as a theme, like you could, and it'd be fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, you see, I know you'll obviously know what it's from, like, but it's a cool version of it.
Yeah, that works. That would work all right.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can't go wrong with anything from him anyway. Like even the covers alone are excellent. So.
Oh no, I know, but like I'm saying, like just that particular song as a thing is like, it's just nerdy enough that people would go, oh yeah, that's that song. But then it's
if
cool.
You know it, you know it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's a cool version of it though that you go, yeah, that's kind of fucking.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know it, then you go, that's a pretty fucking cool song. I could definitely get psyched coming to the ring of that shit. Definitely.
You know, I also like I also get to be a bit creative. Like, I don't know what to wear.
That's true. You can tie in with it. Yeah.
Assless chaps.
That's your answer to everything.
Maybe later, Dennis.
Maybe later. Yeah. Wait until we stop recording, Dennis, and we'll get your chaps out for the lads.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, this is the translator had to do their best with this one because this guy is obviously he's bleeding, right, and he's bleeding white blood, so he's a
replicant.
Not replicant, no, he's not. They're not doing replicants here. But what they I don't think it's explained here, but it'll explain later on that basically there's artificial blood out there that performs better than natural bloods, and that's what this guy is running, and that's why it's white as well, because again in Kojima world artificial blood is white, but obviously I'll kill you is kind of like it's a bit good luck writing that in your own blood in that time, like, but if you can imagine if it was Japanese kanji, it's a bit easier to grasp, but very much a hand wave. Once again, the graphics are hilarious because it actually just like someone just like spilled milk all the way up the car, all the way up the alleyway.
He's a big supply of like white stuff to give.
Oh yeah, all through his pants.